Hello, how's it going? We're back with Pokemon Gold. I owe you guys a stream, so I figured I might as well start with this one. Um, Wrapping up Pokemon Gold today, potentially or not. I don't know. This won't be a long stream because I just want to beat Pokemon Trainer Red and then go to bed. Honestly, I did do some training off screen, so I can offset that problem with dilly dallying, shilly shallying. The usual shit. The usual shish. And yeah, we're gonna be beating Pokemon Trainer Red today. And then I'm gonna call it there because that's the ultimate challenge of the game. There's not much else to it. I can capture a few Pokemon and then go about my day, but it's not gonna be a long one. So yeah, I figure why not do the grand finale and beat the ultimate challenge, then call it a night. Not a bad thing, right? So why don't you join me for this one, folks? It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. If I can find the window. Oh, shit, am I? Oh no. Oh no. My application just crashed. Shoot. I hope it's safe because otherwise I have 3 hours of lost stuff. That would suck. Because then I might have to do my training again. Oh no, actually it did save after the Elite Four, so no, I'm good. Thank God. That's the good thing about beating the Elite Four. The game auto saves after that. So, all right, let's do this shit. I actually just realized something. I need to give Electabuzz a thunder or lightning, so it can actually do things. Flash, that's what it was. There's Electabuzz. There it is. Light screen can go. Yep. Welcome to the Goddess on the Kickside. Okay, let's do this. Like I said, this is not going to be a long stream. We're lucky if we get 30 minutes, if anything. So I just want to beat Pokemon Trainer Red. Because like I said, that's the ultimate challenge that the game has to offer. Anything else after that is just an added bonus. Hey! Back snap. Yeah, like I said, this is not gonna be a long one. This is gonna be Pokemon Trainer Red. And then I'm gonna bounce out because I don't wanna take too much of you guys' time, frankly. A little overpowering. That's the problem with Pokemon Gold. Titch, hey! Is that a little better? I could also speak into the mic a little bit more, frankly. Yeah, the high pitch doesn't help, I suppose. Yeah, like I said, I'm just gonna beat Pokemon Trainer Red. Hey, yeah. Pokemon Gold was my jam back then. I'm not, like I said, it's not gonna be a super long stream because actually this is just me wrapping up the game, all the challenges that I have left in it. It's gonna be like a 30-40 minute stream and that's gonna be it. Not gonna be... Still not out? Fuck off. Really? My god, I can't even do my shit right here. Let me see. Of course it is, because fucking OBS reset my microphone again. Of course it did. Of course it reset my microphone. Let's see. This is on Retro Arch. This is basically on Steam. It's like an emulation program. That's how I got this to play. I got to play this because Nintendo doesn't give me the option to buy a digital copy of this game, so I can actually play it viably. So I need to make do with what I have and use a backup copy that I used to have from my original copy. Because why not? Am I going in the wrong cave here? Shoot. Retro Arch is on Steam. You can get a lot of like add-ons for it. It's a pretty nifty application, I have to say, because it allows me to fast forward stuff, and also get through texts a lot quicker. Even though I have to say the encounter rate in this dungeon is ridiculous. But yeah, that's pretty much what I'm playing on. Like I said, it is on Steam, readily available. You can play almost everything with it, almost, except for I think PS2. But you can play like arcade games with it and everything. It's pretty cool. My God, can I walk like 5 fucking steps without an encounter? Ugh. That's the only thing that really annoys me about Mount Silver. The encounter rate in this dungeon is ridiculous. But as you can see, I did do some leveling up. Meganium is at level 92 now, compared to where we last left off. I think when I left the stream off, I was at like level 70-ish. But still not strong enough to beat Pokémon Trainer Red. For some ungodly reason. Yeah, the Retro Arch is pretty cool. Jonathan is here. Hey! How's it going, sir? So close to Pokémon Trainer Red, and the freaking Onyx gets in my way. How dare you! Alright, let's get out of here. Like I said, it's not going to be a super long stream, because Pokémon Trainer Red is right here. I might do a few, like, rounds across the continent and just, you know, shoot the shit. Alright, okay. You ready to chat? Are we ready for the ultimate challenge? Arguably one of my favorite Pokemon themes in any Pokemon game. This right here. Pokémon Trainer Red wants to battle. Yeah, exactly. 81 Pikachu. That blew my mind back then. I was like, what? No. Well, I got very lucky there. A critical hit. Last time I fought it, I couldn't get any damage in whatsoever. That Pikachu was kicking my ass. Venusaur. I think I could use my Grow Light for that one. I'm winning. Locked in. How's it going? Ooh, level 77. Ooh, that could be problematic, but we'll see. Oh snap, it's charging. That's not good. It's 17 levels above me, so... Okay, you know what? Since I'm slightly stronger, I'll do this. Even though it's cheesing, basically. That's not gonna do too much damage, I think. Oh, that was barely a scratch. 'Tis but a scratch! It's going. You know, I've been getting a decent amount of sleep. I'm back. I'm glad that I'm back to like day shifts as of tomorrow because getting up at like 5 o'clock in the morning is ridiculous. I hate it so much. Charizard. I'll see how strong it is. Let's see. 77. Yeah, okay, that could be a problem, but we'll see. If I don't land a critical hit, that is. My crit rate has been okay so far. It's paralyzed. Yes, it's paralyzed. Thank God. No, it used the Flammenwerfer. It werfs Flammen. But even so, I'm like almost 20 levels above, so I might be fine. See, here's the thing. I haven't played a modern Pokemon game since Sun. That's how long ago I played Pokemon. Sun and Moon was on like the 3DS. That was almost like 10 years ago. I skipped a lot of Pokemon games in between. I worked 7:30 to 11 for years. It sucks. Yeah. I can only imagine. That was 73. So you evolved this Eevee to Espeon, huh? This time I'm steamrolling the fight. Mind you, I did a lot of like power leveling. Because, like I said, my Pokemon were way too under-leveled last time when I fought him. Like my Meganium was like barely level 70. Barely. Now it's actually quite balanced. The defense, his defense stats are pretty good, so I don't necessarily insta-kill them. But that's the main issue I have with the older games. You could steamroll a lot of teams if you have one overpowered Pokemon. Back in Red and Blue was Mewtwo, I think. Snorlax, huh? How high level is that going to be? 75. Oh, that Snorlax could be a problem actually. Because I remember that Snorlax being a pain in the ass last time. Like, I say last time, but like 20 years ago. I'm getting lucky with those stats, with those debuffs, man. It's fully Ballarized. Oh my god. Am I gonna wing it this time? Come on. Ooh, so close. Oh. It's so close, man. Oh my god. Look at that little smidge of health he's got left. Oh, okay, stop. Full heal? Are you fucking kidding me? Full fucking heal. Holy. Are you kidding me? Of course he uses snow. Last time I fought Snorlax was on Pokémon Red some 20 years ago. Yeah, right? This game is like... It's easily 20, 25 years ago for me. Since I fought Red in Gold and Silver. Mind you, back in the day I could only afford one edition. I had Gold, my best friend, and Silver. Times have changed. Blastoise. Oh, I might be able to beat it, guys. I might be able to beat it. 77? If I do a Giga Drain, he should be toast. And dude, like I said, his stats are pretty good. He doesn't die like a loser, like the Elite Four. Oh, so close. Watch him throw a potion on him. Oh no, he's doing rain dance instead. Huh. You know what? Just for the fuck of it, I'm gonna do Solar Beam. Just for the fuck of it. Ah, you missed, sucker. That blizzard could have been a problem. Damn, I did it. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. That was pretty quick. That was actually pretty quick. $15,400. That's what always bothered me about Gold and Silver. You just fight him and then he's gone. That's what always bugged me about fighting Red. Hey, JK, what's up? Same here, but I quite enjoy Pokemon Legends Arceus. Sun and Moon was a little weird. Let's Go was okay. Violet and Sapphire weren't great in my opinion. Ruby and Sapphire were pretty good though. I actually like Ruby and Sapphire. Yeah, I actually just beat the final challenge. I was like expecting like a 30-minute like session and that was it. But I just beat him. Mind you, like I said, I did a lot of like Fire Red and Leaf Green are where it's at. If you want to play like the older Pokemon games for slightly more, a bit more fine-tuning, play those because they are much improved versions of Pokemon Red and Blue, or Green and Red from Japan. Sword and Shield were good. I heard mixed feelings about it, things about it, but I believe it. Let's see stuff there since I'm. Yeah, they're on the Game Boy Advance, I think. I worry about Red getting hurt or sick, but he's a boy. I'm proud that he's doing what he wants to do. Well, I just kicked your son's ass. How about that? How is your Pokédex coming? Let's see. 204 seen, 97 owned. Excellent. You seem to like collecting things. If you're in the area, I hope you come visit again. See? That was it. That was all the challenges this game has to offer. Except for fighting, catching the legendary dog Pokemon, but that's besides the point. I gotta say, playing the old Pokemon games is fun though. It was a lot of fun. What about catching all the shiny? Oh boy, no. I'll be here all day if that were the case. I don't know what to do. You're getting your ass kicked. 35. Yeah, catching all the shiny, yeah, good luck with that. I'll be a lot of good memories playing these games when I was a kid. Oh man, me too. Times were nicer back then, for sure. And sometimes I miss being a kid, just being able to enjoy all these games. I can run like the wind! Can you though? Can you though? You know what I love about this game? It's the fact that the enemies don't scale to after you defeated the Elite Four. They stay pretty much the same. Because I think the average level to beat the Elite Four is like level 50 or 60. And they just don't scale the enemies in the Kanto region. It is hilarious. Like how underpowered some of the trainers are in that region. Yeah, exactly. I miss not having responsibilities sometimes. I'm with you on that one, Snap. 100%. People watching on YouTube still. Crazy. But yeah, wasn't expecting, what's it called? To beat it that quick. But it's a welcome change. I think I'm gonna go like another 20 minutes and then I'm gonna wrap it up. Because I don't want to go too late. It's already almost 3 AM. And I actually just want to do this stream to offset the fact that I didn't stream before Marvel Rivals. Because I actually owed people this stream, indirectly. People will say like, oh, Smooth, you don't have to if you don't feel well and you just sleep. But the thing is, I gaslight myself into feeling guilty after a while if I don't stream, or promise to stream then not doing it, you know? That Marvel Rivals stream was great. Loved it. Full disclosure, I would have gone live earlier, but I was actually leveling up my Pokemon. I was beating the Elite Four like 8 times in a row just to level up my Pokemon accordingly. Give like one Pokemon XP share, level it up to level 60, and rinse and repeat. That's what I just did. Because you can get a crap ton of XP if you know what you're doing. I noticed a funny detail with this game though. Nighttime is a lot shorter than actual daytime. Titch, you're right, mate. You can still catch the replay though. It's still here. On Rumble, Kick, and YouTube. But the difference is on Rumble and YouTube, the VOD actually stays up. Kick, however, doesn't save VODs unless you go into your backend. This is what I mean with power scaling. Look at the level of that Rattata. You're in endgame content. And the Rattata is level 10. It's hilarious. Step right up and take a look. But yeah, Pokemon was and always has been in my jam. I'm actually kind of happy that I was able to replay this because it is a sweet trip down memory lane, if you will. You know? And that's the great thing about modern technology. It allows us to replay the games of yore that we used to enjoy as a kid, and let us be kids again. You know, that's the way I see it. You know, and I'm actually kind of happy about that. Even if it is only for but a brief moment. Just update the description real quick. There you go, gold and silver. Boom. There you go. Well, like I said, it's not going to be an awfully long stream. I just wanted to offset the fact that I didn't do the Pokemon stream earlier. It'd be a great streaming platform if it didn't have the annoying view bots and spammers. Yes, Kick is great, especially when it comes to music. Played Red and Blue, never played Gold. Ooh, man. The great thing about Pokemon Gold and Silver is you get to go back to the Kanto region from Red and Blue, and you can fight all the old gym leaders. And it actually continues the story of said game. Because it gives you the post-Team Rocket fallout with certain things. What happened to to your rival from blue, and you also get to fight your old self. It's actually great. I actually like it. Wait a minute. Did I skip a rival battle? Did I skip a rival battle? Huh. I'm gonna steamroll this MFR. Holy crap, I'm like way too over leveled for this one. How did I miss him? I could have sworn that... Huh. I actually love Hard Gold and Soul Silver. Those are the ultimate way you should play those games. In my opinion. I actually have Hard Gold and Soul Silver. Can strongly recommend it. They're great. Few tweaks, but way better than this, for sure. I also love the fact that they gave the trainer a new pose when you encounter him. It's basically like pointing. No physical. No. Back up copies. Because me and my infinite wisdom thought like, oh, I can buy it again. Yeah, about that. Nah, I think I'm good. No, I actually backed up my copies. In a good way. But yeah, Nintendo's it's not about preserving games anymore, sadly. So the fans have to take it in their own hands. Unfortunately. Gengar. But I really enjoyed playing through this again. Because I love how he's got all the Pokemon that you only get through trade as well. That he almost has all the Pokemon that Team Rocket has. Thought I raised my Pokemon to be the best they could be, but it still wasn't enough. You won, fair and square. I admit it, but this isn't the end. I'm going to be the greatest Pokemon trainer ever, because these guys are behind me. Listen, Smoke. One of these days I'm going to prove how good I am by beating you. It had Celebi, I think. The celery-like Pokemon. The plant and psychic Pokemon. I think that was the one. But I never got the opportunity to get that one, sadly. Celebi, yeah. I actually got Celebi through Action Replay back then. Because that was the only other way you could get it without attending an event. I have a feeling that I can win. Let's see if I'm right. Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that? Picnic, I hope. I'm so fluffy. You already know. There you go. I gotta say, like I said, it's been a blast just to play through these games again. I was just generally playing through this because I haven't played this in like a long ass time. Yeah, you what? Sharon! Oh god, she's got a third. Of course she does. I love how they had like themed Pokemon trainers just so they can justify certain Pokemon being there in the teams. Man, I haven't played Pokemon Gold in 20 years. That was like was my first time playing through this game again. Like the OG Gold and Silver, you know. It's been that long. I'll go train some more. Good. So you gotta do better. You suck! You suck! I also love that the dungeon is locked off in this game. Where Mewtwo used to be in. The leveling grind did my head in back in the day. Then I used to get my sister to do the leveling. I mean, that's one way of doing it. Right? But yeah. Like I said, I've beaten all the challenges this game has to offer except for fighting my rival. That's it. There's a little fun fact I wanted to point out to you guys though. Do you guys remember the guy who was blocking the path here in Red and Blue? Who needed his coffee? He was actually drunk. Well, obviously they couldn't say that in a kid's game. In the Japanese version, he's actually drunk, and you need to get him a hangover medicine. Yeah, so much for that, right? So what with that done? What's next? Good question. Like, I think Phoenix already said that it's going to be a copyright nightmare for me to play those games, but I have GTA Vice City Stories and Liberty City Stories in store. And also, well, Final Fantasy Tactics is probably going to be the remaining retro game of the time. Earthworm Jim as well. So that's going to be the next games I'm going to play. That's the PlayStation 2 ports, not the PSP ones. Nope. I can only maybe play the talk shows. I could get away with the talk shows. The talk radios. Maybe. Yeah, exactly. As long as I don't play the music, I should be fine. Which is going to be funny because in GTA Vice City Stories, there's a cameo of the one and only Phil Collins, and he's performing in the air tonight in that game. So I can have Phil Collins talk in the game because you actually play a bodyguard for him. But yeah, that's the only downside to it. So I have to like offset that with something else, I guess. I mean, in theory, I can stream the game with music, but I will be reclaimed to hell and back. That's the problem, I suppose. But yeah, I can leave the Rumble VOD up. But yeah, the OG, the music in Vice City had no right to be this good, especially for like licensed music. Kick doesn't do it. No, Rumble and Kick are pretty easygoing when it comes to copyright. My main issue is if Rumble ever becomes as big as YouTube, doubtful, but you never know. Um, it will be a problem. It will be a problem for them too, because eventually copyright holders will come after them and kick their asses. V-Rock in Vice City Stories and in Vice City OG are freaking phenomenal. But since we're still here, I just saved a Pokemon so I can actually go back to the menu. Let me see if I have anything. Did they remove all songs from the definitive edition? That sucks. They shouldn't be doing that, honestly, but yeah, copyright, I suppose. Copyright, I suppose. Copyright is a fickle mistress, I'll tell you. Let me see. Do I have anything I can show you guys? No, I have Link's Awakening that I could play, the Game Boy Color version, but I'll do that some other time for maybe around Christmas. Because I need to get back into tactics and actually finish the game before the remaster comes out, which is in like 2 weeks. So you will probably see a lot of Final Fantasy Tactics on this channel. They removed Billie Jean? Damn. That's a crime. Any of the Donkey Kongs. Ooh, that's actually, you know what? That's a good call. I should probably play those at some point. You know what? I've got my notepad here. I'll write that down. That's actually a good call. Why did I think of that? Donkey Kong? Probably should have done that, huh? Probably should have done that. I know too much has been removed from many franchises. Listen, don't play GTA 4 patched, because that game is fucking depressing. Because they had to get rid of a lot of the licensed music, or even GTA 5. GTA 5 is even worse because some of the licenses ran out for certain songs, so they had to swap out the songs in the radio stations. It's so dumb, man. Like, this is the problem with preservation, right? Because of all these licenses. Hold on, I can actually show you guys something. I wanted to test if this game would work on OBS. Let's see. They would remove Wannabe Dying something? Damn. Right, chat, hold on to your butts, because it is a miracle that this game is running on modern PCs. It has full working online if you have a server. If you have a server, you can still play this online. And due to a Twitter account that I'm following, he recently recompiled the old Battlefield games, like 1942, Battlefield 2. That one out as we go. Anyway, guys, this was a bit of a surprisingly short stream. I actually expected to beat Red in like an hour or so, not like 10 minutes. But that's okay. Let me see. I'll stay in touch about Castle Crasher Snap once I know more details, and maybe I can get the Polark involved, like Paul Hadoken. We'll see. We'll see. Let's see. We got 6 people. Let me send you guys over to. Yeah, appreciate you guys hanging out. Let me send you guys off to Nerdinho. 6 people watching. YouTube, thank you. It's been an honor. Like I said, next games we'll be playing on Retro Mondays is going to be GTA, Vice City Stories, and Liberty City Stories. After that, it's going to be more Final Fantasy Tactics. Well, actually, it's going to be a rotating thing. So you'll be seeing more things on Retro Mondays than just one game for weeks on end. You guys take care of yourselves. Bye for now.